In this video, I'm doing a position analysis from the 2024 Backgammon World Championship in Monte Carlo, Monaco. This is a great way to study and learn after you play your games or your matches. If there was an error, you go back and look at it and you analyze it. And this is what I'm going to show you, the things that you're going to need to do so that you can learn and improve next time. Thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoy this video. Please like and subscribe and you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. Let me know what you think in the comments below, what you'd like to see in future videos, and I'll work on it. With the membership feature, you can get exclusive access to the most popular videos. My book, Backgammon Backgame Strategies, is available. There's a link in the description to where you can get it. And if you're interested in lessons, please contact me via email. My email address is also in the description. Again, this is a position analysis from the 2024 Backgammon World Championships held in Monte Carlo, Monaco. They're playing on the beautiful Backgammon Galaxy Monte Carlo board with the X22 Paul McGreal inlay. This is the color scheme of the board on the cover of Paul McGreal's book. The XG board is made by Rain. He makes beautiful XG boards. There's a link in the description to where you can get them. So, this is a position from the finals of the 2024 Backgammon World Championships between Johan Moazed from Sweden, who's playing the red checkers at the top, and Brandon Macklin from the United States, who's playing the white checkers at the bottom. This was a 21-point match. Red is leading 8-5, so that's 13 away, 16 away. This is the position, how it was shown in the original video, and here I've turned it around to make it easier to see. So the cube is in the middle, and red has a 2-1 to play. So think about how you would play the 2-1. Pause the video if necessary, and we'll look at the analysis in just a moment. Okay, so here you note that red is up by a lot in the race, and one of the options is to simply make this bar point to make a solid 4'. The other is actually the awkward looking pick and pass, hitting with 6-5 and continuing. Here's the analysis. It turns out hitting the pick and pass is correct. So that's like this, and it results in this position. Making the bar point looks like this, and it results in this position. So this is something you can do in XG. You select the two plays, and you right-click, and you go to Dice Distribution, and then you can go to Dice Map, and it shows these two. And what I recommend is clicking on the icon with the most red bars. So you can see green is good, red is bad, but these are not on the same color scheme. What you do notice is there are these really bad numbers here and here after making the bar point, but after the top play, there's only one. Now these are not on the same scale, so I've created a dice distribution tool that puts them on the same scale, and this is what it looks like. This is the equity heat map after the top play of the hit and continue. This shows your resultant equity after all of the opponent's rolls, such as double 1, 2-1, 3-1, and so forth, with an average column on the left. The heat map on the right shows the exact same thing for the second play of making the bar point. These two are on the same color scale, where blue is good and red is bad. The darker the blue, the better. The darker the red, the worse. So you see there's a lot of volatility. There's a lot of dark blue and dark red after the second play, but not after the top play. Now the panel on the lower left shows the equity difference heat map. So it takes the equity value from a given cell on the upper right and subtracts that from the equity value in the corresponding cell in the upper left. At the lower left, blue is good, is better, favors play A, and red favors play B, and the intensity correlates to that. You see there's a lot of dark blue, and there's not a lot of dark red. There's some red, but it's not that dark. The panel on the lower right plots this on a vertical bar graph. So if you have trouble distinguishing the intensities of the color. You can see this on the vertical bar graph. And you can see rolls like 6-2, 5-3, and 6-3 are big swings. Those are the hitting numbers. So we'll look at it in this table. This table shows how all of the rolls play. After play A, the top play of hitting and continuing, and after play B, the second play of making the bar point. You notice that the top three plays, after the second play, it's a hitting number, okay? And these are huge swings. So let's take a look at how it plays. So let's say you make the bar point and then white rolls a 6-2. It goes like this, hits resulting in this position. However, after the correct play, 6-2 plays like this, resulting in this position. That's much better for red. It is a little awkward here, but it's still much better. You don't want to give those jokers. Now, what about 6-3? Again, after making the bar point, it's played like this, hitting, resulting in this position. That's very bad, especially against the stronger board. Here, the 6-3 dances, so that's a huge swing. 5-3 is the same idea. It's played like this, resulting in this position. But if you make the right play, it's like this, resulting in this position. The other exercise to do is what I call position modification. This is a great way to identify the strengths and weaknesses of a position. What you do is you modify one aspect of a position to see what changes it makes in the equity of the position. So I'll show you some examples here. So this was the original position, and you see it's better to hit and continue. If you make the opponent's board weaker, now making the bar point is stronger, because even if he hits you, it's harder to contain, okay? Now, what about if you put this here to make it a prime, you have a 5 prime. Now they're very close, but still making the bar point is better. So that indicates that in the original position over here, this 5-point board is very strong, okay? So the tips for this position are as follows. You want to look at the entire board. Here, the opponent's board is strong, so it's very important that you look at the opponent's board. So we saw when we modified the position and made the board weaker, then it changes the top play. The other thing you want to do is consider all of your opponent's rolls after each candidate play. In this example, there was the hitting and continuing, the pick and pass number, and the second candidate play was making the bar point. You want to use the dice distribution tool to learn. So you select the plays and then you right click and you go to dice distribution. You can also hit Control-Alt-D for dice distribution. You want to try to avoid leaving the joker rolls for your opponent. So we saw the 6-3, the 6-2, and the 5-3 were huge. Then you can modify the position to determine what aspects are important. Here we saw the strength of the board was important. So that was another position analysis from the 2024 Backgammon World Championships in Monte Carlo, Monaco. Thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe and you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. Let me know what you think in the comments below, what you'd like to see in future videos, and I'll work on it. With the membership feature, you can get exclusive access to the most popular videos. Again, my book, Backgammon, Backgame Strategies, is available. There's a link in the description to where you can get it. And if you're interested in lessons, please contact me via email. My email address is also in the description. I look forward to seeing you in future videos. And until then, keep rolling your dice.